Let it ride. Yeah, Adoption Pod.
Mick and Mike, yeah, they on the air. Breaking walls with that crypto flair. Deep dives roll, yeah, minds aware. Good vibes float everywhere. Tapping now, yeah, the stream go live. Big ideas, feel the energy rise. If you here right now, then you ride on time. Welcome to the future, enjoy the ride. Hands up, yeah, let it low. Sound check, let the people low. Yeah, feel the vibe, let the beat unfold. When it drops, yeah, the story told. Adoption Pod, yeah, here we go. Crypto flows, let the knowledge grow. Breaking chains, watch the future glow. Adoption Pod, they run the show. Let's go. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Pioneers with minds so bright, lighting paths in the crypto night. Questions fly, answers ignite, changing lives left and right. From the blocks to the blockchain age, real talk when they hit that stage. If you're learning something, then mission complete. Mass adoption, start with a seed. Adoption Pod, yeah, here we go. Crypto flows, let the knowledge grow. Breaking chains, watch the future glow. Adoption Pod, they run the show. Blocks are building, truth reveal. Digital world, a brighter field. Yeah, masses learning, wounds are healed. This is the future, the deal is sealed. Locked in, Adoption Pod, yeah, here we go. Crypto flows, let the knowledge grow. Breaking chains, watch the future glow. Adoption Pod, they run the show. Run it. Adoption Pod. Adoption Pod. Adoption Pod.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Adoption Pod, and Mikkel is gone once again right when we go live. Wow, here we go. She'll pop in when she can. Welcome to another week of the Adoption Pod. It's been I think it's been 2 weeks because I was at the Futures Conference. We had some stuff going on. I don't know. I'm lost for days. It's been a wild summer. Welcome again to the stage, Mikkel.
Well, thank you.
And God bless your ISP provider.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm actually having to use my phone today. I don't know when everybody else in the world's kids start school, but ours start August 4th today.
Wow,
which
we
is
have a whole month still. Before
I know. Where I grew up, I had a whole, I went back in September. So we're back to our normal sleeping schedule, which means I had to let him sleep in my bed to get him to sleep before the show. So he benefits from me having a weird schedule, and I am just kicked out of my own room. So good times.
It is what it is. What are you going to do, right?
What are you going to do?
That's it. But yeah, you've been busy. The summer's been, been summering, but you've been busy building. So, kudos to that. And, I'm just trying to enjoy every moment I can with the family and just enjoy the sun. In a couple more months, we're going to have frigid cold here in Canada and snow taller than me. So
I thought you were going to say a bull market. I was getting excited.
No, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. We got to find a bottom still. Oh, please, bull market. Get some bull market in here.
Save Christmas.
I know. Unfortunately, not quite yet. But hey, whoever buys the bottom, it's going to be paid pretty well in the next 2 years.
What's the bottom, though? That's the problem.
40-something thousand, in my opinion. But hey, that's just me.
Okay.
We have a fantastic guest, Jordan Charters, the CEO and founder of Enter the Ryft and co-founder of Polydodge. So let's bring him up and do a little intro. What's going on? You got me hooked on that song right before the show. We're watching.
I know, man. I'm so sorry. Like, it's been stuck in my head all day, and I had to share it.
When he was playing the guitar and the lightsaber come out of the car down.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
We listened to some music on our call, Jordan. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, we definitely did. I mean, it just kind of is a theme with me, right? I love music. I love dance. Dance was my first love ever since I was a kid. So, you know.
It's
Same here, man.
amazing.
Back when Sandstorm came out, that was the shit.
Oh man, bro. Yes, Darude. Yeah, all the
I don't even
way.
know. Y'all are losing me, but good to have you, Jordan. I met Jordan a couple weeks ago, just, the normal Twitter networking, what we always do, and you kind of find people that you resonate with, and we were just kind of vibing, and he offered to give me a demo of his product, and I was like, okay, now this sounds pretty freaking cool, and I want to try it. So I got to do a demo of this product already, and I think other people are allowed to do, like, maybe I'll let you give the information on that, but maybe first, Jordan, could you give us a little background on yourself and how you're related to the crypto industry and all that good stuff, and how you wound up here, moving your buns, or trying to get the world moving their buns one song at a time,
getting all those the movement going. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. I can be quite long-winded. But let's start with the Marines, right? Because Marines to Memecoins to Ryft, right? So
makes perfect sense.
It is perfect. It's perfect. So I appreciate that. So when I was 17, I knew that like the greatest thing that I could do in my life was to serve others, right? So like I had already figured that out. I was like, okay, like the most important thing is to serve. And so I had two paths. I could become a professional hip hop dancer, or I could become a Marine. And so, I eventually, chose to be a Marine. I joined, at 17. I actually graduated early from high school to do it. So like I pushed myself to graduate early. And so that was pretty fun. And then, through that whole process, I did go to war. I did go to Iraq in 2005.
Wow.
I did get to bring the hip hop dancing and, dance to the Marine Corps. Like I was like known for that in the Marines. Orders, go battle that guy. Go battle that guy.
They need entertainment, I'm sure. Like, we're,
I mean, yeah, and that's very true. Like Marines, see, the thing about war is that it's not constant, right? So like it's like it can just be really boring at times.
Yeah.
And so they'd be like, yeah, get up, man. Like let's see you dance. Let's put on some music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
and not just sit there in the dread of what's next. You need things
totally
to look forward to,
you
and to
don't know what's going to happen next, right? You could
have
an IED go off.
Thank you for your service. Before I forget to tell you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, I have no greater respect for any profession. I think, period. You guys are selfless, and the fact that you gave up a professional hip hop career, like I would give anything to have had that on the on the dance card for me. Like that is an option, but I am a horrible dance. Like when I was younger, I thought I was good at the high school dances, but reflecting back, I realized I was not actually that good of a dancer. I was just like, trying to be sexy or whatever. And that's more like a stripper, I think, than like,
oh my God,
like a professional dancer. So,
another type of professional dancer.
I mean, that's a life of fame and travel. And, there's so much that comes with that. And just, how hard of a decision was that for you to, as a kid, make the responsible decision, and to be able to look back now and be like, man, I'm grateful.
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't too hard of a decision to make for me. My uncle had served in the Marines as a Force Recon Marine during Desert Storm, and I really looked up to him like big time. And so I'm just kind of like, I'm going to follow in his footsteps. I'm going to go follow that legacy. And so it actually came pretty quick. And I mean, I say this, like I am very open book. I'm very faith driven. So I prayed about it. Right. So like I prayed about it and I got the answer that the Marine Corps is where you need to go. And so that's what I did. And crazy enough, when after the Marines, So I'll just say real quick, I was a machine gunner combat instructor. I was a combat engineer, and then a Marine combat instructor, water survival, my last 2 years, which basically you have to be like one of the top swimmers in the entire Marine Corps to do that, which is super intense and crazy. Like it's kind of what's built my grit. Like I don't give up easily. And yeah, that really comes from the Marines. So the next chapter that happened for me is I got to become a sports massage therapist. And it's kind of funny how that happened. I actually, massage was my second love. So my first love was dance. My second love was massage therapy. And so I learned how to do that, like just for friends and family from my grandpa, like trigger point therapy and stuff like that. And so I actually did that in the Marines, right? Like I helped other Marines, even though I wasn't a professional. And so when I got out of the Marines, it wasn't something I was thinking as a profession. But then I had a girlfriend at the time, and she had gotten in a car accident, and she came over to get a massage. She was getting massages from me all the time, almost every day. But she had to go to a professional, right? She had to go to a professional. And what ends up happening there is that she's like, I think you're better than the professional. Like you need to go do this. Like this is probably your next path. And it did end up, being one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. I got to open up 4 sports massage clinics in Portland, Oregon area, had 28 employees, got to work with the world headquarters, Nike, got to work with professional teams all over the world. It was a beautiful journey. And then June 2013, I'm trying to keep this short. My story is crazy.
It's okay. Mixed camera's gone. You can keep going.
Okay. So June of 2013, I get a major chronic illness from my service in the Marines, coming back from one of my clinics. And so I was like on my deathbed for like 2 years. So I had to relearn, like I came from, being very highly active and kind of being the example of like fitness, wellness, and health for my clients. And then just not being able to make myself a sandwich, not being able, like I had to crawl to the bathroom. It was insane. Right. So like I went through that whole process. And what I learned through that process is that the way to get out of that cycle, right? So many times people are like, when they're in pain, they don't want to move, right? They don't want to move at all. They're like it hurts. Right.
Yeah.
And so you just have to take a step, one step a day, just something easy, that, get some wins under your belt. And it could just be even just standing up if that's what you need to do. Right. And so through that process,
small little goals.
Yeah. And it compounds because your body wants that balance. It wants that health. It wants that movement. Movement's actually one of the top pillars of health. And this kind of segueing into other things here, right? So segueing into other things. But yeah, crazy enough, I eventually get to a point where, because of doing those movements and compounding and really kind of getting my life back and getting out of bed, I got to be one of the head rehabilitation advisors for the Ukrainian military. And that was in 2019. And it was just one of the most incredible experiences of my life. And then I came back, COVID, kicks off, right? Pretty quickly after
Good
I get
timing.
back.
Yeah.
And so, I was blessed that I got to come back at the time that I did. Otherwise I would have been stuck in Ukraine, even though I loved the Ukrainian people, but it was good to be with my family, during that time. And then I got to have the ultimate privilege of running one of the biggest Facebook groups in the entire world, called Worldwide Unified. And there were about 568,000 people in 138 countries. And so it's just a beautiful experience. Like I had I got to help a lot of people during COVID with all kinds of different things because people are searching for that connection, right? And so we created this like heaven on earth on Facebook where you could get prayer requests and, I mean, people were loving on each other from all these different faiths. I mean, it wasn't, one particular one. And so it was sweet. It was really sweet. And so, so this leads to crypto. Leads to crypto.
Well, I was going to say that feels like crypto to me. I mean, a little bit of what you're describing is why I got into crypto. I realized the community aspect and just how many down to earth people there were. And I was like, I can talk to people around the world on Twitter Spaces during COVID and hear what their actual real experiences are like on the ground instead of having to trust the news and media, which is, highly unreliable these days at best.
Highly biased, polarized, and trying to brainwash you in a different ways, right? So, So no, very much the reason that I got into crypto too. Like, we had been doing lots of different fundraisers, and I wanted to find a way to do more transparency with the fundraising because the nonprofit industry is just notorious for being the worst when it comes to actually measuring impact.
Yeah. And like what is it? Like 10 cents of the dollar is the average that actually makes it to the end intended recipient in the average. Yeah, that's atrocious.
2015 study by Harvard, 95% of nonprofits can't measure their own impact at all.
That is insane.
Not at all. And so, that was really crazy to me too, because I was like, wait, look at all this money that we're putting toward these causes that we believe in so much, and we want to help people, right? And it's going into the pockets and it's being money laundered and all these horrible things.
I mean, they do have some nice fancy dinners to draw attention to the cause. So it's not
68% of the budget goes to stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think at one point many years ago, I looked up like the biggest like nonprofit charities, and I looked at like the founders and like their net worth, and I'm like, how do you have this kind of net worth with like a nonprofit? I don't get it. So it's
like Nancy Pelosi or literally any Donald Trump.
I should have worn my shirt with Nancy Pelosi on it, and there's like a Pepe just telling.
It's all legit. I mean, I don't know. The world is literally a stage. Shakespeare was so right. It's theater, and we're not being told the truth about a lot of things. So I love, like, for me, individual responsibility is like a big theme in my life. And while I may not be the best at working out, I take care of a lot of, other areas of my life, and I do not outsource much of my dependencies as little as possible on the government. I believe we should, have less government oversight, more freedom, more individualism, et cetera, et cetera. But that's something, that is like what you're doing is like a beginner step to that lifestyle. Like, to me, that's the first step, because people, once they've reached that point of just kind of jadedness, it really starts to wear on them physically. And then they're looking at themselves in the mirror every day, and it's that self-reinforcing cycle that I'm not good enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough, and there's no better future for me. And then they also don't get like all the good feel-good chemicals from working out, and they're train. I mean, literally the food that we eat. I mean, we could go on and on, right? But but a lot of it comes down to health, right? For people to feel like they have some control over their outcome in life.
I think that, and you're hitting on something really important, right? And it really kind of, and it comes back to, like, I mean, when I was laying like on my deathbed, right?
Yeah.
Like, the main thing you can control, right, is what you're thinking and what you're doing with your body, right? Like, what you're thinking and what you're doing with your body. And really, and it's like point. The most basics. It's the most basics of the self-sovereignty. And we have gotten way far away from that when it comes to our relationship with movement. And, one thing, I was actually talking to a big research team just a little bit ago. And I mentioned it on the meeting went very well, by the way.
Good.
Very, very happy with the results of that meeting.
Awesome.
But basically what they were saying is like, one of the reasons why we're having so many health issues is because we're not regularly dancing.
Interesting.
Yes, dance it was anciently.
Ancient.
We
Yeah,
danced
you're
all
right.
the time. We danced all the
Yeah.
time. It was a part of festivals. It was a part of
and-
rituals. You dance around the campfire. Movement was just a part of everything. And what we've done in our modern life, right, is that we just sit. We sit here. We sit in this chair. We're working with AI agents. We're typing all day. We get in the car. We're sitting again, right? Like, so we've really created these patterns that are not allowing us to move as much as our body really craves. And then we're losing that, we're losing that connection, right? We're losing that connection with movement. And it's interesting too, because this research group that we were talking to, and I mean, they have extensively done all kinds of things globally with movement. And there's not a lot of groups that are focused on movement as medicine, movement therapies, movement motivations and protocols and things like that. When it literally is 1.8 billion adults that don't move enough for overall health, according to World Health Organization, and 81% of adolescents. 81% of adolescents global.
Having a recess.
Yeah, I know.
I like rode imaginary horses around the playground.
I mean, heck,
I was getting
I was
a
the king of
workout.
the swings. You know what I'm saying? At recess,
I think
doing
people
Weird
are
Al
just,
Yankovic. Well, like,
I think people are just too busy right now. Like life is so fast, right?
Yeah.
And especially like I can speak from from having kids, right? You go to work, you come home, you make dinner, and then if you make dinner or if you order out, whoever, right? Like people order out to save time because they don't have enough time to make dinner.
Yeah.
And then you put food down the kids' throats and get them ready. And if you're in school and you basically get like I'm literally like I'm talking about my life right now, like literally.
Yeah.
I come home
and you're describing mine as well, except for the work
I make
part.
dinner because like we try to do as much healthy eating as possible at home. So I make dinners from scratch. That takes time. And then by the time my daughter eats, because she gets distracted by everything, you have like an hour, and then it's bedtime. And that's a marathon as well. That's like an hour and a half, like before.
And then you have a podcast that you have to make by 9:00 p.m.
Exactly. So like for me it's different because like I don't mind. I love doing the extra work. I love that kind of stuff. I love a challenge. But for most people, they're so mentally drained from work, and then they're mentally drained from dealing with their kids. They just want to sit on the couch and unwind. And I see
they don't have hope, right? That's what I think so many people are missing, is just hope for a better future. So why try? And that's why Web3 is so infectious. And like working in the tech industry, like it just that little bit of promise for a better tomorrow for the world keeps all of us delusionally optimistic about the future. I don't know which world I'd rather, would you go back to just being like an NPC and be numb and just,
it reminds me of that book. I've told you about this, Mick, before, As a Man Thinketh. And it really is super important because like you are what you think. If you're an angry person or a negative person, you're going to frown more. So you're going to get wrinkles around your eyes in certain places or around your face. If you smile more, I think you get wrinkles in your eyes right here because you're smiling more. So
that's why I have to get a lot of Botox.
You can see a lot of that in the way people carry. I see the way people carry themselves, the way people walk. It's just that shuffle, like I mean, there's no, like you can
sense
see
of urgency.
I don't know about you guys. I can feel people's energy. Like when people are like, I can feel when the room dies. I've always felt my stomach just drops. Like I've always had that as a kid. I've always had that intuition, but like, and I can feel that just like in Canada here, like we're known to be like these polite people, but I think people are just so. It's sad that lately I feel people are more miserable. They're all to themselves. They don't talk. They're not rude to your face, maybe, but it's up in here. You know what I mean? Passive aggressive up in here or whatever. But
what's inside emanates. Like you can't hide it.
That's the difference that I noticed. Like it's funny because in Canada, people tell you Americans are rude. Every time I've gone to the States, I've been more likely to have conversations with people because people will like to have small talk. People will say something, even if it's just on an elevator, a quick little thing, or say hi or whatever. Where I feel in Canada, people are just on their phone. They're just to themselves, so antisocial. Like it's, and when you like, I go to I always use this example. I go to the drive-thru and I tell someone, "Have a wonderful day." It's like they don't even know how to receive a compliment. Like,
I know. Okay. That's so true.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like they don't know what to do themselves.
And it's worse for the younger generations, right? Because they're so used to being on, the mobile devices and everything like that. Like there was a period of time a few years back where I was a part of like youth leadership in my church. And I'm telling you, like it was crazy. We had to have them all put their phones away because they would just sit there and all like talk with the phones, or maybe not even be talking to each other. It was crazy. I'm like, guys, come on. Like let's actually
I'll tell you the opposite side of that story is me, because I'm always on my phone for work or computer. And this was one of those moments as a mom where you're just like, and it's part of the reason I'm deciding to sell my house. Like there's so much work to do. Like I need to minimize the distractions in my life.
Upkeep is a lot.
Yeah. And it's like an acre in Georgia and it's always moist and humid. It's a nightmare. And my older kids are graduating. But anyways, oh God, where was I going with that?
You're reducing time so you have more
time.
Oh,
so my nephew was down here with my brother and I was taking the boys to the arcade and we were driving and then we got there and we're in the parking lot and I'm doing something on my phone real quick before we get out. And I think Jack, my nephew, was saying like, Auntie McCall, we go or something. And I just didn't hear it. And Wyatt goes, yeah, when she just says yeah like that, because I'll say yeah, it means she's not listening. And I was just so heartbroken. I was like, oh God, like it's all of us, but to me, I'm like, well, I'm working, and it is stuff I have to do, but like where, I can definitely be better at balancing.
It's kind of like, where do we draw the line? And this really kind of comes back to, I mean, just like you were saying, it comes back to that neuroplasticity, right? Like everything that you see around you, everything that you take in, everything you do, it's constantly programming your nervous system for that environment, for those different programmings, So like, I think that one thing that is going to help us a lot right now in the modern lifestyle is, how do we manage that neuroplasticity? Like, what are we choosing to actually be that program coming in, right?
Yeah.
And I even think about like the scroll on the internet, like scrolling. Man, sometimes I'm on X and I'm like, I don't want to be like, there's so much content. I don't even want to see that content. I'm like, why am I seeing, why am I subjecting myself?
It's like treasure hunting.
Yeah.
It's the digital gold frontier, like there's a gem out there that somewhere, I'm going to find the right post and it's going to change my life.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be able to interact with it and, and build a relationship with
100%.
whoever this person is, right?
Yeah. I'm controlling Mark Andreessen a lot. I just requested $250,000 in pre-seed funds on
I saw
X
that.
Money.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Fingers crossed.
I'll be honest with you, like the way I started doing content creation, like I'm a mechanic, like I fix cars, like that's what I've done for a living, and I do this stuff like all on the side, like just trying to help others with the knowledge that I've gained, right? But it's like I also need breaks from social media. Like I minimize how much I do. Like I'm on here, I do what I got to do, and I network, but I stopped caring about the numbers. I stopped caring about the engagement. Stop. Like I was when I first started, like I gotta get monetized on X. I don't care. I'm just doing it and I want to grow it organic. I don't care if it takes 10 years because this is not my main source of income. Right? Like I want to do it right. And but I don't want to not be me. And if I don't want to follow a trend and just follow what everybody else posts, I'm not going to do it, because I'm going to be genuine to what myself. I don't want to sell part of myself, because I'm not going to be myself.
Well, just make fun of everybody doing it, and you'll get really good engagement.
You're right, but
yeah,
like,
you actually will.
I like
Yeah.
again, I try to limit, because I find when I'm on social media too much, I start to get like depressed.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I go away on weekends, and I do my GM post, and like that's kind of it, because I'm with my family and I'm doing my thing. And if I'm gonna lose followers or lose opportunity over that, so be it.
Yeah.
Right. Eventually we'll get there. I don't care how long it takes. I'm having fun. When it starts to feel like work, it's not going to be me doing what I do as passionately. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like, if it feels like work, then you're not going to do it as well. If it feels like work, you're not going to have that energy level. If it's just work, you should be enjoying the thing that you do. Again, work is,
100%.
you could still work, but as long as you enjoy the work and you're passionate about it, then everyone's gonna see that come through on the other side, right? So
yeah, I think you said something really important. You know, it is about being authentic, right? Being authentically you, and that's something that I've been able to do my entire career in crypto. Like my entire time I've been in crypto, I've never been someone else.
Yeah. Have you been doxxed the whole time?
I have. Yeah.
Me too. I did day
chose
one.
to be doxxed from day one.
I know.
Even when
I love that.
I mean, I was running Polydoge, right? It was the most successful meme coin on Polygon.
Yeah.
And you know, we hit 120 million market cap in 2021, and it was
crazy.
Amazing, right? Like it was amazing success and everything that came with it. But and I remember people telling me like, bro, you should have never doxed yourself. Like, you know, maybe someone's gonna come after you or something.
Yeah.
And well,
see, the world we live in today, I don't think you can be private. I
don't think so either. I don't think so either. I mean, look at you know, these AI agents and LLMs that are hacking into some of the most secure systems on the planet.
Yeah, it's not going to last. Privacy is a thing of the past.
It really is. And
you
so
talk yourself and control, like, you know what I mean? Like, control your image, not let somebody make a narrative for you. Just
That's true.
Genuine.
That's true.
And
well, one of the first things to controlling the narrative is having self-confidence. And self-confidence comes from how you look and feel about yourself. So I do want to get to talking about the product. I want to see Mike do it. Yeah, because we can ramble. I swear to God, we're already like over halfway through this. So I want to see Mike moving his buns to a song. I can't relate from how I'm sitting. Unfortunately, Mike's gonna do it. I've already done it. So but
well, I didn't see it. I don't know if it counts.
So we're doing private demos right now. So so we will open it to the more publicly soon enough. See, here's the thing. The thing is, because this is such an original idea, and it's an idea I came up with in, you know, during COVID 2020.
You can tell that story too, by the way.
Yeah. So I mean, right. Yeah. Well, yes, I can tell that story. Well, but I mean, basically, like, you know, where the epicenter of everything came from. I'll tell the story real quick. Is that I've always had a habit since I was a kid, because I said, you know, my first love was dance. If I couldn't be dancing, I'd be dancing with my butt. Right. So I'd be flexing my butt like to the music. I'm flexing my butt to the music and just having a good time.
This just gives me memories of like a liar with the ass cheeks.
Oh yeah, kind of like that. So yeah, COVID 2020, I'm sitting around with my friends and I'm like, what if we could play Guitar Hero with our butts? Like, you know, I just thought, I thought it was this really great, brilliant idea. I was like, this is awesome. Like,
oh God, I got to see through the fire and the flames with your butt
I was
cheeks.
like, seriously, like let's put like a sensors or, you know, we got to do something. And so I did some pilot programs of that. What's come out of that idea is a whole entire movement system and game and high gamification and all kinds of other elements and everything that literally, you know, I don't know, I wouldn't even say I'm being biased with this. It's kind of like the perfect gateway drug to movement.
Yeah. I like
It's
that.
the perfect movement break that you actually want to take. It's something that you can play 3-5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, maybe every other day, and you don't feel like you're doing a workout, and you are getting cooked. You're having a great time. You're playing
Yeah.
with friends. You're challenging friends. You know, we're going to have like countries going against each other. We're going to have states going against each other, cities going against each other.
Should you do it in the workplace?
So
like in front of
you
your
can.
boss? If he walks by and you're like, I mean, would that be?
Yeah, you can totally play. You know, yeah, you can. You totally can.
Yeah.
And
when we get an office for use artisan, I'm gonna make everybody do it as a part of their daily morning, like get your body moving. B2B to all.
Yeah, like so workplace wellness and health.
Yeah.
Like a big part of that is how to move more, right? Like different movement therapies. And we've already had different doctors, PTs, healthcare professionals. They're like, yeah, I'm going to have my patients do this, or like different, you know, workplaces. Yeah, I'm going to have my employees do this. And so it's there, the potential virality of what we created. And, you know, I'm not going to go into super detail because, you know,
dang it.
People can copy
I saw a
easily,
reply on the post we put out about you that you're the alpha bomber or something.
I am the alpha bomber. I am. And it's true. Like my community knows. I mean, even with Polydoge back in the day, like anytime Jordan got on the mic, they were like, something is going to be dropped that he hasn't said before.
Nice.
We already kind of said some things that I haven't, like the COVID 2020 story.
Yeah.
I haven't really shared that publicly yet. So
well, I'm clipping that for sure.
Yeah. There you go. But I'm just saying,
it's delightful. I just can't get over it.
It's been such a joy to build a product that can help millions of people move again, right? And then take different transformational steps for all kinds of other types of movement protocols. And then it can be clinical and it can be fun, right?
Yeah.
It can be research teams can use it in their labs, and then anybody can do it at a party, right? And just have it the time of their life.
How do you figure out who wins? You got to find a way to make it competitive.
We have already. Okay, here's some alpha.
Okay,
we're dropping alpha.
I dig for alpha.
We are working with the new Google AI tracking system right now.
Okay.
To have full verified scoring of the movements.
Of the butt cheek movements will be scored by Google AI.
All kinds of different things that we're doing there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is super cool. That is alpha.
So that's some alpha. Yeah. And so, yeah, there's some, and then there's a bunch of other things that we're implementing into that. We're creating a whole entire lifestyle brand for movement. So you got the gateway drug, which is, you know, I'm not going to go into super detail, but like, you know, there's certain movements that you're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're not going to feel like it's a workout.
It's not. It doesn't feel like it.
It's going to burn. It's going to burn. It's going to burn.
But it burned good. I don't know.
It does burn good.
It was like muscles I hadn't used forever. And it was like, but they were like big ones that it felt like they used to be big and they were just a fragment of their former glory.
So I guess this is some alpha, right? There's literally 300 million people that have a particular condition right now in the world that this first product completely helps with and is the best product for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 300 million. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then, you know, looking at all the different ways that we can strengthen the core, all the different ways that we can, you know, really gamify the movement, like, you know, get people excited about going from 0 to 1, compounding. And there's a term that is used by different movement specialists called movement snacking. And that's where you have different things that you're doing. You're getting those wins each day. And then all of a sudden you're noticing changes like, whoa, my low back doesn't hurt as much.
Right.
Or I can pick up the keys off the floor without, having like a little kink or something.
Having to get down on my knees and like
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. Or I mean, hey, like for safe for work, but I mean, hey, like help you in the bedroom. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different benefits.
Yeah.
When you move more. There just is, because it's your joints. So, I'm a big like health nerd and physiology, anatomy, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So your joints, they do not heal themselves without movement. They will just stay stagnant. They do not. It's like a lever. When they move, they're moving all of the circulation. They're moving all of that hyaluronic acid, which surrounds the joints. It's like the lubrication.
Yeah.
And if you don't move, you lose it. You don't move it.
All of you watching the show right now probably feel like shit. I do. I know. It's like I swear, like, I'm like, I don't want to hear the facts about how, but it is like, the co-founder life and working in crypto, it's 24/7.
Totally.
And you forget that you haven't moved,
I literally thought about getting, a walking pad at home. Just like if you're gonna watch a TV show, throw it on half an hour, go walk.
Yeah.
Because right now life is so busy that I don't have time to go to the gym between picking my daughter from school or getting home to take her to a class and all that. And I need an hour to do that, right? To go to the gym. And but the wife needs me home, or if I gotta cook dinner, especially now that we're cooking things from scratch, it's tough to find time. So I find like, okay, I just need to bring it in the house. I need to have all the stuff in the house and just like add it to what I'm doing already. So daughter goes to bed. If I'm gonna put on a TV show for half an hour or do something on the TV, I can throw in a little workout at the same time, right? And walk. Yeah. Even I told my wife, because my wife, she works from home, so she sits on the computer. See, I work as a mechanic, so I'm physically active throughout the day when it's busy, and my wife, she sits at home. So it's funny, we were talking about earlier, like people come home and they're tired. Like we have the total polar opposite. Like she wants to get up and do things. I'm like, I'm tired.
That's very fair. What about step-ins? I imagine you guys have studied their models. Is there a token?
We totally have studied their models, and some people that are private demoed, right? And especially with the V2 demo that is about to come out.
Okay.
You could kind of compare some things to step-in. I mean, we'll have all kinds of different in-game collectibles and unlocks.
I'm so curious about this device that tracks your butt.
Alpha dripping all over the show.
Is it a set of boxers, or like, I'm so curious to see what this
device the hardware devices that we're creating for movement therapy, they are many different types. So the main one, I'm not going to go into that. I don't want some like robotics engineer going, oh my gosh, I love that idea. I'm gonna
I get it.
I'm gonna go.
Don't say too much.
I
won't say too much, but
watching right now.
But right. but so we're not gonna start with the hardware first, right? Because we really want to build that full virality. We want this to be on like TikTok and YouTube and influencers and fitness influencers and mom influencers and all these different people that are using this product. And some people are just going to use it just because it's fun. Some people are going to be like, dang, I used this like for 2 weeks and my butt lifted an inch, or, or like, different muscle, like
that's
all
what
these different
I was going to say,
ways.
Mike, you need that. Really bad.
Do you ever see the meme of the pug standing on his like back legs and he has like no butt? That's what I got going on right now. That's like every man over like 40. I'm not even 40 yet, but like
I'm 40, bro.
Like that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, we need to get in this product quickly, Jordan. When launch,
bro, you will.
How big my butt used to be.
This is gonna change your life, man.
All right, we're gonna shake that booty.
These shows always go really downhill by the end, Mike. Have you noticed that trend of just like we start off kind of like professional, oh, these products, and we have some real opinions about the world. And then by the end, we're talking about, I think one time, meth or heroin or something by the end. And then another now
Bro,
shaking our
I'm
booty.
keeping it contained because when we're talking about the butt, like my mind is going and I got to keep it very as professional as fucking possible. Okay. So I'm being very tame right now.
I think if I maybe hadn't seen the product, I would be much more.
Like I'm literally in my head designing boxers that are powered by your farts.
I'm also clipping that. You guys are the best show tonight.
That is intense. That is intense. That is intense.
Engineers that are watching, please don't steal this.
Copyright mark trade.
Yeah.
My legal team
trademarked.
Well,
my
what else?
ChatGPT will contact your ChatGPT.
Yeah, have my agent call your agent. I guess that's what we're gonna be saying now instead, right? Like
for real.
Yeah.
So I'll just say this: we know that when this product is launched, when this movement game is launched, and people are playing it, and it goes viral, we're gonna get insane amount of copycats, right? We're gonna have a ton of people trying to copy it.
Yeah.
Our biggest defensibility is, well, I mean,
don't let China get their hands on the technology.
23 years of experience, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is that they're not building the tip of the iceberg, right? And then all the other layers that go with it, with all the other elements and professionals that we're working with and research and we have research teams that are like, hey, this is going to be one of the best ways we can do mass research for movement. Like we could literally do research of like 10,000 or 20,000 people where it would cost us millions of dollars. Sometimes these research, groups, they're spending like $1 million, it's like 50 or 100 people, right? So like the cost of research goes way down, right? And so, really being able to be that like trailblazer of movement is medicine, movement is health, and getting people moving again. That is just going to be like, I mean, we're already preparing for that, but as we really get those marketing engines going, oh man, I mean,
I'm excited for you, and I can feel for one, just your good heartedness, and like that's so important to me, to be connecting with people in the space who are here for the right reasons, who care about humanity. I love, Elon says all the time, like a kid asked him, what should I study to be like you when I grow up, and he said, don't be like me, I'm mostly miserable. Like his entire mental scope is on improving things for humanity. I mean, the sacrifices. And then I'll throw in a little Devil Wears Prada reference for the girls. Like at the end, Meryl Streep, sorry if it's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but Anne Hathaway is like, I won't write this spicy like whatever memoir of her or whatever. She was going to sell her story. And Meryl Streep is like, don't take out the bad parts. Don't take out the things that I neglected. You should I want them to know what it costs. And there is such a huge cost to care about humanity. And that's why I don't think that we value people who think and have a heart and a vision and perseverance and the skill set, and are willing to, there's you could launch another Polydoge and make millions, right? You clearly have that skill set. And just like when you chose to go to the Marines instead of being a professional hip hop star, I mean, you're doing this again. This is your character revealed over time.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
It's a pattern. I'm a pattern noticer.
It's funny because there's another story that I've never told publicly, I don't think, ever.
More alpha.
This is when I was I just finished massage school, and I was at a karaoke place, and I was karaokeing and I was dancing at the same time. and I literally got scouted out by Filipino like pop like group, basically, like like almost like the K-pop training groups.
Yeah.
And so they're like, yeah,
probably
we'll
like
make
a whole
you an idol.
league. Like
They're like, we'll make you an idol in the Philippines. Like, you'd be perfect. And the thing is, they didn't know that I have some Filipino blood. They didn't even know that. So that was even the cherry on top. They're like, whoa, like, you're actually Filipino too?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, I do have some Filipino blood. Like, I'm Japanese, Filipino, and then white, and everything white under the sun. And so
my dad's in the Philippines right now. They have some places out there. Him and my stepmom is Filipino. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
small
awesome.
world.
I haven't even been yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's sad. I know.
Let me know when you go, because my dad has like little Airbnb. One of their properties is little. I'll get you the hookup.
With this product, we definitely will be traveling the world. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, we will be doing
IRL events,
esports. Like
yeah,
tournaments, all kinds of things. So like,
cool.
I definitely plan on going out there. One thing that especially like the Ryft Foundation holders, that hold the Ryft token, right? They always want to know, like, okay, like what is that about, right? And I'll just say this. So my transition from Memecoins, which I actually had 2 Memecoins at 100 million market cap plus, I transitioned to, okay, I'm going to be serious now. That's it. No, seriously.
As serious as I can.
I was like, I'm going to be serious now. I'm going to go into technology and crypto. And so we made our own hybrid NFT protocol. We worked with RWAs. We did some things with the Wyoming Gold Treasury. Like, we did all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy because, like, none of that really worked, right? None of that really worked. And then, it was 3 months ago that I come back to, this idea in COVID, and I'm like, what? This idea is coming back. Like, we're open to ideas. We're open to different things. Because the reason I started the Ryft Foundation, which is called Rapidly Yielding Future Technologies, was so that I never had to launch another token ever again.
Yeah.
And the idea, anything that I do, all goes under that umbrella, right?
It's like your creator coin.
Yeah,
it's the things you create.
In a way, it kind of is, right? Like, it kind of is. And so
that's cool.
That was the way that I envisioned it. And so we've done a few pivots. Like, we've probably done 4 pivots now, and I would say this is our final pivot, right? Like, the traction that we're getting behind the scenes
to end them all.
One. Yes.
It's just 2 degrees usually, right?
Yeah.
Usually you're like almost there, and it's like, if we were just in this one little tiny thing different, it would have all fallen into place. And instead we struggled for months to finally figure out this one thing. But hey, if you find it out, you're ahead of 98% of other entrepreneurs. So.
It's so true. And I look at all these, I look at all the people that are creating with AI right now and creating different products. I mean, I'm seeing people's posts and they're like, I haven't had one user in 3 months. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
how are you going to say something way nicer than that, by the way?
How is this possible? No, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, I'm like, dude, like,
well,
I literally have probably 70 people in my DMs that are like, bro, when is this launching? I want to play it right now. Like,
people don't get the give value first. I think that's something that all of the good founders in the space have in common. They're not always just asking for, like, you offered me value, right? And then I want to demo your product, right? Like, it's just, it's the way it should be. And then if you're probably an exploitative or a net negative to the space, if you're struggling that bad, because friends support friends, right? Like, if you have an app, I'm going to go sign up for it, right?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, probably your first 20 or 30 people are friends.
Yeah.
People you've worked
100%.
with, or people that believe in you, or been part of other projects or something like that. One thing that's been really fun for me being back on the health, wellness, fitness, gaming side of my life is activating all my old networks. I've been meeting
Yeah.
with people that I haven't spoke to in years, and they're
There's
like,
lots of overlap for you.
yeah,
That's
and they're
nice.
like, bro, I freaking love this. Like, let's go.
That's
So
amazing.
it's just been, it's been a joy to like have that culmination. I feel very blessed to, find something that kind of overlaps everything I love. I
Yeah.
love dance. I love helping people. I love crypto. I love NFTs. I love community. I love, like IRL events. I love events. I mean, one thing I didn't say, I was the creator of Polygon, the biggest metaverse events on Polygon. Like last one we had 11,000 people, 3
That's
days.
crazy.
So
are you an AVAX user at all? Are you going to Summit? I think I'm going to be out there. So I was just wondering.
I honestly, I haven't spent very much time on the AVAX side there. I had a meeting a while back with someone that was from the gaming team at AVAX. Because some of the things we were doing at the hybrid NFTs with Ryft, like that was really
Parker, probably
come into play, right? And so,
yeah.
But the great thing is that technology, we're going to get to use it with everything that we're doing here. So like everything's like, coming together. It's converging in this beautiful package of joy and fun and movement. And it's going to be quite something.
I'm excited to watch you guys grow. Yeah. I think it's such a good like human interest story. Like your life has been so interesting. The choices you've made have been, that's what makes an interesting character, right? And founder-led marketing, we all know, is the
number one.
Number one, if you're not willing to be out there talking about your product and you're just counting on KOLs or other, you're not going to make it. You need to be your own biggest cheerleader. And that's uncomfortable for some people. My co-founder sometimes feels uncomfortable. I think he's largely out of it now, like almost immediately, but it's hard to like believe in yourself. Like it's like one thing to think it, and then it's another to enact it with another human being. And like, it takes that level of grit and belief in what you're building to be able to do that. So I really treasure your story, and I've appreciated having you on. Mike, I want to pass it to you. Do you have any final thoughts or questions? We're getting close to the top of the hour, maybe over. I can't really tell.
I just want to reiterate the fact that like you're just so very right when it comes to movement. Movement makes people feel better, and when people feel better, they have better thoughts, and it just with some people in my personal life, I see some issues with no movement and stuff like that, and how people can get led down this really negative pathway. And I think again, the little goals are keep it manageable. I think that's the most important thing. Just keep your goals manageable. It doesn't have to
be variety and
that's even helped me, like small little goals. I've noticed like in my daily routine, I gotta get to bed earlier. So even if it's like 10 minutes earlier, like I pat myself on the back, I did it. Let's get a little bit better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We all vibe, dude. We all have the same. Yeah.
I'll say this real quick. So there one of the top Navy SEALs, right? He was at this big event, and people were asking him like, what's one of the main things I can do, to have more motivation in my life or more drive?
Is he the one that wrote the book about like a helicopter? I don't know. Okay.
I think it might be him. Yeah. And
okay.
And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to butcher it. I was like, what is his name? And maybe is it David Goggins? Is it Daniel
David Goggins is the guy that does a lot of like running and stuff like that. He's like, don't be a bitch, like that guy.
it could be that guy. It could be that guy.
Bald,
but maybe it might be that guy, or it might be another guy. But basically what he said is every day when you wake up, make your bed.
Yes.
Right? Just make your bed. That he said that's number one.
It is
right?
the guy. remember.
Okay,
I
it is.
crashed a Rotary Club party where he was speaking.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And they
yeah,
let me in and served me like good food. It was quite nice. But yeah, I love that.
That's awesome. No, those Rotary Club meetings are great. I was a part of a Rotary Club back in the day.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it was fun. But
there's a girl version of yours, and it's called, there was a lady from the 50s that used to preach head to toes for women. When you wake up in the morning, get yourself dressed and ready head to toes.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just so much more, your day is so much more productive. Because I have a horrible habit of just, I won't shower until noon. I'll have some morning calls. And then in the middle of the day, I kind of try to get ready and get interrupted. And then by the end of the day, I've never really gotten ready and I don't want to do anything else, or I don't, so like.
Yeah. And then the other thing that comes into mind, right, is you're like, oh, if I go work out, I'm going to have to like take a shower, or I'm going to change your clothes. There's like all these other elements. You're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So just like getting ready and making your, like those small little psychological triggers and routines, like it's reprogramming your brain on a different set of principles, basically, and it applies everywhere else. So I love those things. That's a nice little nugget of wisdom to leave us with. When can we expect launch? I guess that's the last question I have.
That's a great question. We are pushing as hard as we can to be launched by next month.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Globally. Now we are getting some feedback that, because we're studying a lot of different successful apps and games and things like that. So here's some nuggets. Here's a nugget for anyone that is creating an app. Doesn't matter if it's a fitness app or anything like that. If you open up your first testing market in a place that's other than the United States, it costs way less for advertisements.
Oh.
Way less. We're talking pennies on the dollar less.
Interesting.
And you still get the same amount of bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And then you can compound that whole level of, those users. And then you go to the US market and they're like, oh, there's already 1 million something people playing this?
And so it's like proof before you even
go. And then it just,
that is very, I'm going to keep that little bit of wisdom.
So that's some wisdom that we've been getting. So I'm trying to navigate that, because I'm like, oh man, like I'm in the US, and so we're trying to be smart about the way that we roll it out. And it's not necessarily that we're going to like geo, like gate it or anything like that. But maybe where we promote it more at first would be in other countries before we hit, the United States.
Just that would be my move. As somebody who's done a lot, if you're not a US only product, because even when you said that, I was thinking of artisan, like that's a great technique, but we won't be available outside the US. So it's probably not something that would apply to us. But man, like these little nuggets are sometimes what makes the difference between companies making it and not making it. So the fact that you're out here, you're sharing your wisdom, I love that. I'm big on sharing.
I'm a go-giver. I'm not a go-getter. I'm a go-giver. I will give and give. Like our philosophy at Ryft is that we give more than we take.
Yeah.
Positive sum. We build
and you will always be better off and happier and lighter, and you feel it internally when you're a negative kind of like suck on society, or whatever. You can't have a lot of, so yeah, no, very true. Awesome. Well, I think it's been an amazing show. I am trying to get myself to bed a little earlier these days now that I have to be up at 6:30 again for school. I can't luxuriate in bed until
that is too early for me.
Don't have kids. It's a trap for sure. Takes a lot of years. I have 18-year-olds leaving and a 6-year-old starting first grade. So super go me. Go me.
Go you. I've got boy-girl twins. They're going to be 4 in October.
That's right. We did talk about that. We both have twins. Yeah.
It's a beautiful journey, but it is taxing. but rewarding. But nothing that's easy is
and expensive.
Yeah. Like, again, the hard things in life are the ones that are the most rewarding and fulfilling.
It gives you the most joy, right? Because joy comes from actually having
alignment
to do something to get that like happiness, right?
Yeah.
It's sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
Sacrifice leads to joy.
Yeah.
When it's sacrifice for the right reasons. And
I like
so
that.
that's definitely like, yeah, I guess I'll leave on that.
Yeah, no, if you're not leaving this space like kind of motivated to like go move and also like work on your thoughts and do a few other things, I don't know what to tell you. Like there's been so much alpha dropped just on life and everything else in this in this stage, but Mike, take us out tonight.
So make sure you guys smash the like button, follow everybody that's up here, explore the Ryft ecosystem, and we'll see you guys next week on the Adoption Pod, same time, and have a great one. Take care.
Bye.
Turn it up one more time. You already know what it is. Yo, we back at the end. Yeah, that's wild. And the episode down, added to the file. From the stories to the laughs to the real talk too. You pulled up, press play, let us ride with you. Woo. Crypto combos, guests from everywhere. Big ideas, real voices in the air. If you made it this far, then you already know. We're building for the future, watch adoption grow. Let's go! This is Adoption Pod. Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you. Hit play, hit like, hit share. Click, click. We'll be right back, right there. Squad. We do. To the next low drop. Next one. Keep the fam love running non-stop. Adoption Pod. Shout out the parents, the kids, the crew. The ones in the system, yeah, we see you too. Every voice, every journey, every eye got through. You the reason that we do what we do. From the first time listeners to the day one strong. If you learn one thing, then we did our job. Mass adoption, one combo at a time. Tapping next week, yeah, you know the vibe. This is Adoption Pod. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hit play, hit like, hit share. Don't forget, we'll be right back, right there. Adoption Pod. Let's go. Yeah, we love this squad. Family to the next club, low drops. Keep the fam love running non-stop. From your couch, from your car, late night scroll. If you laughed, if you learned, and we hit that goal. Drop a comment, a story that you wanna explore. We'll be back next week with a little bit more. Let's go. This is Adoption Pod. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hit play, hit like, hit share. Run it up. We'll be right back, right there. Adoption Pod. Yeah, we love this squad. To the next club, low drops. Next week, keep the fam love running non-stop. Adoption Pod. Adoption Pod. Yeah, see you next episode.